Ontario has officially announced what we told you on this program was going to happen. The truckers have won. That's right. Let it be known. The truckers have indeed won. Ladies and gentlemen, as evidenced by the oppression and hysteria of the Trudeau government, as evidenced by the panic of Castro Jr., his humiliating escape when the truckers arrived to an undisclosed location, probably in the Swiss Alps, close to his buddies at Davos, his best friends. His best friends who consulted him during that time and said, "You must turn your nation into a prison camp run by the World Economic Forum. Do it now, or else." Ladies and gentlemen, the truckers have won. The humiliation continues for Justin Trudeau. You see, the truckers simply wanted one thing, and they made this very clear. We just want freedom. We want these mandates to be gone. We want the vax mandate to be gone. Canada, for what it's worth, is a very highly vaccinated nation. Seems insane what they're doing to their people. It's almost like Justin Trudeau does not care about his own people. Much like the people running America do not care about their own people. They merely care about power. It doesn't matter. The Premier of Canada, Ford, announced that he is going to be lifting vax passport mandates on March 1st. He announced that the truckers have won and that they are getting what they want. A phasing out of pandemic-related public health measures. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a victory. Let's listen to the victory and the sweet, sweet sound of it. Clip 7, go.
Over the weekend, I received recommendations from Dr. Moore on a plan to safely reopen our economy and remove Ontario's vaccine passport system. I've accepted these recommendations. And so today I can announce that beginning on February 17th, we will remove all capacity limits except for sporting events, concert venues, and theaters. Effective March the 1st, we intend to eliminate capacity limits in all indoor public settings. At the same time, and at the recommendation of Dr. Moore, we will lift proof of vaccination requirements for all settings.
They're done. They're done. The truckers have won. Honk your horn. Womp womp. Clang your gas cans together. And smell the sweet diesel in the morning. The truckers have won. Ontario will begin phasing out a number of pandemic-related public health measures Thursday, including the removal of capacity limits in restaurants, gyms, and indoor recreational facilities. Proof of vaccination are going to be gone by March 1st. That's a matter of 2 weeks from now. No more VaxPass. No more proof of vaccination. The public health indicators remain positive, but no date has been set yet to end masking requirements, LOL. The provincial government says we will need to keep masking in place for just a little bit longer. Fine. Doug Ford says this. He is the premier. We'll see exactly how long that lasts, while the only mask being worn right now effectively in the province of Ontario is most likely the blackface mask that Justin Trudeau has on as he continues to hide from his own Civil Liberties Union, the Toronto Star, members of his own party, the police chief resigning in disgrace, and 4 premiers around Canada saying that he indeed is a dictator. Ladies and gentlemen, the truckers have won. They don't want you to know it. They don't want you to see it. The truckers have won. They won't admit it. But anybody with 2 eyeballs and a functional brainstem can see it. This premier, Doug Ford, his government brought in one of the longest and strictest lockdowns in North America. He said the steps were necessary. They, of course, were not. And now he has backed down. He has bowed his head, and he has pledged allegiance to the honk. The allegiance of the great honkening has come. Bend the knee, Doug Ford. Bend the knee, Trudeau. If you listen to our show, you would know this already. We brought you this information last week. It is nice to see, but we will play you once more the leaked audio of Doug Ford saying and admitting, and listen to the fear in the man's voice. You can hear it, the shaking, the concern. All tyrants should be worried at this moment. All authoritarians should live in fear. Fear of the real working class. Fear of the public rising up, becoming awake. They wanted the Great Reset. They got the Great Awakening. Listen to the recording. Here's the man behind closed doors saying, the truckers have won. The truckers have won. Hallelujah. Go.
Get your messages, and I got about 250 as of lunch today.
Yep.
I'm going to make this quick because I got to get
No worries.
moving on this. We're pulling these passports. We're going to get back to normal. And, I can't give you the exact date, but it's going to be very soon.
Okay.
Okay?
No.
I'm going to be speaking over the next few days. Friday, I'm going to put out a statement. Monday, I'll be giving some dates, and we're going to move forward.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Okay, thanks.
Appreciate it.
Take care.
Bye.
Over the weekend,
Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come for us to claim victory. The desperate people who wish to control us, to rule our lives and ruin our lives, are in retreat. They're in panic. They are doing what any retreating, panicked, broken army or force does when they know they've been defeated. They are behaving desperately. They are doing things that are irrational and make no sense. What Trudeau is doing is irrational. It makes no sense. It is seen by the Canadian people, who, by the way, by a margin of 3-1, want the end of the vaccine mandates, want the end of the COVID restrictions. The Canadian people are now against their despotic prison warden, Castro Jr. Ladies and gentlemen, the time has come for us to say and declare victory. Because we can see in their actions that these people are in full and complete retreat. If you are in Canada, I believe this declaration should stiffen your spine and put gunpowder in your gut, and should encourage you. They are running desperate. They are running scared. They have been defeated. Perhaps they just don't know it yet. The question on the table is this, Canada. Do you want to become the West's first authoritarian communist state? The man in charge of your nation right now, the Prime Minister, wants this. He says it with his own mouth. We play for you again for the second time. Justin Trudeau saying in front of the cameras and in front of an audience precisely what he wishes to turn Canada into. Clip 10, go.
Even with Sun TV watching for any slip, he was asked which country he most admired and referred to China.
There's a level of admiration I actually have for China. Because their basic dictatorship is allowing them to actually turn their economy around on a dime and say, we need to go green as fast as we need to start, investing in solar. I mean, there is a flexibility that I know Stephen Harper must dream about, of having a dictatorship that he could do everything he wanted, that I find quite interesting.
Maya Angelou, famous poet, and writer, when somebody shows you who they are, believe them. Believe it, ladies and gentlemen. Justin Trudeau admires communist China, as does all of his Davos ruling class buddies who have somehow inexplicably wormed their way into the rat's nest of world power. They are scared out of their minds right now about what is happening in Canada. They are forcing the weak, feeble Trudeau to more and more extreme measures because they do not wish to give up power. But Canada is against Trudeau. The people are against Trudeau. And the people are all that matters. We the people are the first couple words of the founding document of this country. And we, the people, are the power. We say no more to tyranny. We say the only thing we care about are these priorities in order: God, family, country. We were born free men and women, and we intend to stay that way. We are winning, we've already won, and they've already lost. They just don't know it yet. Prisoners of Canada, break your chains, knock down those prison walls, and be free. God bless you. See ya.